this one time at band camp, I listened to a couple weirdos record Any Given Thursday with...
Record? You listen to them record it? That doesn't make any sense.
Fine.
I mean, it does because you're a host, but like, why would you...
Yeah, I guess I should have said heard them listening to.
This one time at band camp, I stuck a flute up my pussy. My name's Kevin.
And this is Rob.
That's what you were going for, right?
Yeah, it was. I just wasn't going to say that.
Oh.
I wanted it to, kind of be related to the podcast. I meant to say I heard weirdos listening to Any Given Thursday. But I didn't want to insult them.
Oh, making fun of them.
Yeah, but I figured that was a little harsh, so...
No, it's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
It's well-deserved, I would say.
Especially if they're still listening.
Yeah, right? Like, dude, why are you still here, though?
But no, it was a call out to your undying love for Alyson Hannigan, really.
Oh, okay. All right. Hell yeah. Alyson Hannigan is great. She is incredible. She has done amazing things. Willow is the best character on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Don't at me. I don't even know what that means. I don't have is that a Twitter thing?
I have no idea. I've never had a Twitter.
I think it's a Twitter thing.
Do people tweet that?
I think, well, you tweet at someone, right? So if you say don't at me,
I think that makes sense.
I think it's a Twitter thing.
That makes perfect sense in my mind.
So don't at me. Alyson Hannigan, Willow was the best character on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Sorry, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Finished it.
Yeah, but it's fine. She's great. Everyone loves Willow.
But what if something happens?
Sean Green, though. But Sean Green was only good because of Willow.
He broke her heart.
Yeah, fuck that guy. She also was great in How I Met Your Mother. Didn't watch much of it, but I know she was in it. So
I hear it's great.
I'm probably going to watch more,
Yeah, in your free time.
Yeah. Alyson Hannigan, Yeah, also, the host of Fool Us with Penn and Teller.
I didn't know that was a show or that she hosted it.
So yeah, Penn and Teller, the comedy magicians, who are just actually like good magicians, but they got their twist on things, as all magicians do, right?
Well, yeah, because what do you do? Just pull rabbits out of hats?
No, you gotta like almost shoot someone and make it look like your act is going to shit, even though you're in control the whole time, right?
Yeah, that's what we do here too.
Yes. Rob, we're Penn and Teller. Except we don't know magic, and we're just sitting around talking about shit.
Yeah, and both of us talk.
Fuck. All right, you know what? Rob?
We're Chris Angel.
Oh. No.
Yeah, no, I don't like
David
it either.
Blaine?
Is that better?
Who are those other two? The famous guys.
The ones with the tigers?
Yeah, come on.
I don't think they're magicians. I think they just have a tiger show.
Fuck the... Yeah, but Rob...
One of them died. The tiger ate one of them.
Yeah, who cares? We can still be them.
I don't remember their name. This is really bad.
Okay, you know how bad... I know this is wrong, but this is the name that keeps coming to me, and I know it's wrong.
Okay.
I know it's wrong.
No, it's okay. I'm curious.
I know who the people are that I'm about to name. I have to preface this because I'm so embarrassed, but I know who the people are that I'm about to name.
Okay, so the people with tigers, one got eaten. They're called?
They're not called this. This is the band.
What?
That has nothing to do with tigers, but I think the names are maybe similar. So I'm thinking of Simon and Garfunkel because I think the names. I think it was something.
No, I think you're kind of right though.
Hey, see, and I know Simon and Garfunkel, are not the names.
Oh no.
Or is it like Garfield or
I
like?
was gonna say Simon and Teller, and that's just
yeah, that's it.
Not right either.
Paul Simon and Teller, the new Broadway show. But you know what I'm saying. It's like it's the same vibe, even though it's not the.
I haven't heard of or like thought of these people in years.
Yeah. That's just
probably since the tiger ate one of their faces.
That's just us and our Roy, maybe.
That Siegfried and Roy?
Hey, I think we did it, Rob.
I think that might be it.
Siegfried and Roy is Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah, no, that tracks.
I'm glad that your brain also works similarly enough to mine that it kind of,
I really hate it when you put it that way, though.
Yeah, Siegfried and Roy, Simon and Garfunkel, same.
Penn and Teller, yeah.
Penn and Teller. It's really the duo magic act. But yeah, Alyson Hannigan is the host of Fool Us with Penn and Teller. I don't know, have you seen the show?
No, I didn't know it existed.
Oh, okay. So basically, Penn and Teller have magicians come in, and there are like producers backstage.
Oh, you know what?
And
I think Andrew was telling me about this.
No.
It's like
Probably
faint whispers in my sleep. I've heard about this.
You've heard about this from
Andrew. I think so.
Oh, okay. Let's not.
Well, it's magic. It makes sense.
It's magic. Right. It's not. It can't hurt you. It's not real. It can't hurt you. Even though I feel like magic gone wrong is more likely to hurt.
Oh, definitely. Like Houdini should be dead. Actually, that's how he died.
He's dead.
That's how he died.
Rob?
No, but he should.
Rob Harry Houdini is in fact dead.
He's magic. You can't prove that. He faked his death.
Elvis is still alive too.
Probably.
But the story of him dying on the shitter, though. I mean,
nobody deserves that.
No, but it's a good story.
Actually, this really reminds me of what I wanted to ask you about.
Oh, right. You have a topic.
I do. Have you ever heard the term, which I don't know if I agree with, impersonation is the most sincere form of flattery?
Yes.
Do you believe that? Like, the Elvis impersonators never pick Prime Elvis. They go for Fat Elvis every time.
I think it's just because they're also fat. Well, maybe not.
But like,
no, not necessarily. It's like they. I think I agree with the phrase in principle. I don't know if I agree with it in practice.
So you mean if you're trying to impersonate someone, then it's usually insulting them, but if you're doing it subconsciously, it's...
No, I think it's the exact opposite of what you just said.
Okay.
I think if you are trying... No, I disagree with my own thing I just said.
I've never been impersonated and it was not making fun of me.
Yeah, but that's you. That's different. Because there are like, I don't know, all those psychological studies. We're getting into it right now.
No, that's what we're here for.
Getting into the weeds. There are psychological studies that like humans will mimic the behavior of other humans that they like.
But that seems like it's probably not like super or attracted to.
Yeah, you will mimic the behavior, or you will pick up the mannerism faster. Like there or there will be certain like linguistic like phrases or that will.
Do you think that's on purpose though, or do you think that they're...
No, I think that's subconscious.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's just the brain being like.
Because you also said we had the
chemicals.
same brain like not too long ago. So like in context, what are you trying to say there, Kev?
Rob, I think we're pretty similar. I think we. I'm gonna say the word impressed, but I don't mean the word impressed in like a amazement sort of way. I think we impress as in like
an imprint.
Like an imprint, yes.
Yeah.
I think we impress as an imprint. We imprint things on each other naturally that we will then pick up in our conversation and like continue on with other people.
I'm just trying to flatter each other.
And I know this. I know the same is true for me and Nathan.
Oh yeah, it's
like,
gotten bad.
Yeah, we say the same things and we know what the other person's going to say.
Yeah,
and it's just natural. But that could be other. That could just be from us living together though. Because when we live together,
close proximity over long periods of time.
Right. It could just be that you get to a point where you.
You were gonna say you become them. That's what you were going to say.
Yeah, but
in your face.
Yeah, I had to stop myself on that one. That was a little. that I feel like that phrasing could have been twisted in a very negative way, and it wasn't what I was going for. But yeah, you know, you get very similar just from spending time together. So
Okay.
yes, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, because
But only if you don't try to do it.
only if it's subconscious. Episode done. Good knowing you, Rob. Thank you. Appreciate your topic. No. But yeah, no, I think yes, if it is something that naturally occurs in the human brain, which I think it is.
Okay.
I think there's like studies and psychology that's been done on this shit. I don't know psychology.
Yeah, no, neither. It's not our field.
It technically it is like a fifth of what my field should have been.
Yeah, I also kind of have to draw on that. I feel like most social sciences do,
Yeah. But then, like,
technically.
so psychology is often paired, it is a social study. History teachers are often teaching psychology.
Right.
So, like, I needed to know enough about it
Oh, wow, yeah.
to be able to teach it.
Yeah, my psychology teacher in high school, that took AP Psych,
Yep.
was a history teacher.
Flex.
It was the one AP class I took.
Oh, okay. Hey, ooh, look out. Here comes Mr. AP over here.
Are you kidding
No,
me?
no, I'm just...
You took like, what, 8?
No. I don't remember.
At least 5.
No.
You had to think about it, though.
4 or 5. It's around there. But I don't care. It's high school. Who gives a shit?
Those are college credits.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I didn't get them all.
That was a cost-saving method. I should have taken more advantage of that.
Yeah, I didn't get them all. Fucking UConn doesn't accept 3s.
That's what I was told.
Yeah, they don't.
Which blew my mind.
Yeah.
Because...
I mean, they didn't accept 3s 10 years ago. They didn't accept 3s.
Why did you do this?
10 years ago, they didn't accept 3s.
I get it, we're old. I fell asleep in my AP exam.
Yeah.
I got the credit.
Hell yeah. So you got at least a 4.
But that's crazy. I slept through not only like at least 15 minutes of every class, but also a good chunk of my AP exam.
You know, I'm sure there's a psychological reason for why you did that. You fell asleep for 15 minutes in the class, so naturally you're going to fall asleep for 15 minutes on the exam.
State, you know?
Right. I think that's how that works.
I've never thought about that before, actually.
That's why you passed. You were so conditioned to sleeping in that class that you sleeping in the exam helped you.
That's really bad. Right, and that's why I would fall asleep driving all the time.
I'm not following you on that one. Can you please elaborate a little more?
Yeah, so I'd be better at psychology.
Yeah, no, that tracks.
That
makes sense. That makes
a lot of sense.
Makes sense. You'd be driving, and then all of a sudden, and then
you'd
knocked out. You'd wake up, and you'd just have this revelation.
Yeah.
That would completely revolutionize the field of
I
psychology.
know, talk to people again.
You never shared it with anyone.
Well, yeah. I only had it for like 15 minutes after I woke up.
Ah, damn. Okay, yeah. But, well, no, hold on. There were times that we were on the phone when you were falling asleep on your drive home.
That's true, yeah.
So what did you share with me that I don't remember that revolutionized the field of psychology?
Probably a couple lost tapes.
Yeah, probably. I mean, there's a lot. There's stuff I remember of you falling asleep on the phone while I was trying to keep you awake.
Yeah, think of all the times you woke me up on the couch.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you're right. I never fell asleep in the middle of watching stuff on the couch.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's how you meant it. Yeah, all the time. Hey, Rob, we're going to rewatch that episode next time, huh? Even though I was awake for the whole thing? Yeah, that's great, huh? It's really good. You know, I get to pick up on the small details while you get the big picture stuff. Really beneficial.
I kept up fine.
Yeah. I mean, I think our last 3 episodes of Buffy that we've tried to watch, we've rewatched.
No.
That's not because you're falling asleep.
It's because we keep, there's too much time in between.
Yeah. We just need to live together again so we can watch Buffy.
It would honestly be so much easier.
But
nah.
No? Yeah,
nah,
right.
thanks.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, no.
Me too.
Mm-mm.
Me too. I mean, it was great and all.
Yeah, no, it was a time.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
And that was COVID, man. That was,
Yeah, it was like 3 years.
3 years in one.
Yeah.
That's why the sex is so good. That's what another psychological study, right? As you brought up. Oh, that's why you fell asleep during.
Jeez. That's bad. So
a lot of connections there. A lot of leaps.
We're not even that far in. This has been a hot mess.
Yeah, well, I mean,
We've gotten back to Alyson Hannigan a few times, actually.
Yeah.
Indirectly. The drinks tonight were brought to you by Kevin. They don't have a brand. They're meant to kill you.
Yeah, and you're like drinking way quicker than I am.
For once.
Yeah, it's weird.
I keep drinking it thinking I'll cool down. And it's just making me warmer.
That was almost a spit take. Yeah, no, that ain't gonna work.
No.
It does. I think it's tasting better.
Yeah, no.
I'm getting
definitely
more
as you get through
buzzed.
Yeah.
But it's tasting better.
For sure.
Alyson Hannigan.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Well, I mentioned her in the intro, if you remember.
Right.
And then we just mentioned Buffy again.
Psychology.
I'm just mentioning she keeps coming up.
As she should. If you don't mention Alyson Hannigan in at least one conversation a day, you're not living life to the fullest.
I'm pretty sure if either of us tried to impersonate her, it would definitely be an insult, though.
Ooh.
Which I did at the intro of this episode. Ooh.
Yeah, but it's different.
Oh, it was a callback.
Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I feel like the popularity of a quote or popularity of both the individual and the content that you're imitating drastically affects whether or not the imitation is seen as flattery or ridicule.
Ooh, I don't know about that one. So you're saying the more a person is quoted.
No.
Okay, alright. Because the first thing I was going to say is Catch Me Outside.
How about that? I think... Ooh, hold on.
I'm holding.
Positive... Ooh, that's a judgment call.
Come on.
No, I'm trying to formulate words in my brain.
Psychology, yes.
Yes, right. There's an area in there that is Brocus, right?
I think
Or is that listening?
I think it's listening, and I don't think it's said that way.
No, Brocus, bro.
Is it Brockus?
Yeah, probably. Broca.
I'm not the one to tell anybody how to say anything.
I don't know. Broke Braca, you know?
Brockus region?
No, it's probably Braca, huh? Okay, anyways. I don't fucking know. Lay into me.
What?
I don't know. You had something prepared there, and I was trying to preemptive. No. You had something prepared about popularity and imitation, and I was trying to preemptively defend myself.
You were, and I don't even know what you were gonna say. Was the crazy thing?
Yeah, me either.
So
lay into me.
I don't know about quotes. Quotes are tough because people will quote things that are smart just as much as people will quote things that are dumb. At least in today's day and age. I feel like quoting things you would do it to sound smart. Nowadays, maybe not smart, but like you would quote it as like either inspiration, which I guess is kind of similar to the whole, impersonating them is a form of flattery. You're trying to quote them because you think that it is good, right? Like you're trying to sound smarter because you thought that they were. Whereas nowadays...
You see them as smarter, so you quoting them Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it like helps build each other, right?
Yeah.
You're raising them on a pedestal because you're quoting them.
Yeah.
Whereas nowadays, I feel like a lot more dumb shit is quoted because it's dumb shit.
So, you know what I think this is?
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Okay.
But memes existed hundreds of years ago. There was just no way of like
Sharing it?
Yeah, I mean sharing them or like even I mean if you go back far enough, there was not a desire, I guess, or maybe not desire, but there was never any intent to record a quote unquote meme in like the 1500s. The printing press came out in 1450s. You know what they were printing? Bibles in different languages. If you're going to spend the money on paper, ink, and printing presses, you're not going to spend it on a fucking meme.
I hope not.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like...
Well, memes are... Okay, hold on. Memes are tough. It means so many different things. If you're saying a joke, like political comics, those aren't memes.
They kind of are, but they're not.
But they're not, right?
Yeah. They're like a gray area. But I mean, political cartoons, those existed even 100 plus years ago.
Yeah, they were very prominent. You would say pre-1900?
Yes, because I specifically remember some... close. I think
1920s.
I think 1880s, 1890s.
Really?
Yeah, because I remember there was a lot of political cartoons that shat on Irish people when they immigrated after the potato famine. There was because there was huge hatred for the Irish community in the United States, and there was a lot of political cartoons that specifically made fun of Irish people.
Well, the United States really hated any large groups who immigrated here.
Yeah, some things never change. It's almost like it's part of our cultural identity. I would
those who are different.
I would almost say that that's such a part of our cultural identity that it's become part of the core fabric of American society.
I don't like that as a statement. I don't disagree with it, but I don't like it.
You don't have to like it for it to be correct.
I don't.
I don't have to like it for it to be correct either. There are plenty of things that exist in this world, Rob, that we don't enjoy, but they are factual things.
How have you not spewed your quote yet?
Which one?
Facts.
Oh, they don't care about your feelings.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, obviously. Everyone knows that. That's not even a... not the first, not the last, babe. Facts don't care about your feelings. Until they do. Feelings care about your facts. And facts actually do care about your feelings, but we're not getting into that conversation today.
Probably not today.
No. Filling dead space with thinking. Making noises while I'm filling dead space with thinking. I had a thought, and now it's gone.
Thanks. Did you get it back?
Nope.
That's nice. I'm proud of you. You
Nope.
seems like you really had fun with it, though.
It was a good little time. Thank you for listening to Show Tunes with Kevin. That was my little improv bit that we're going to potentially bring back every once in a while. Just for you most dedicated and loyal fans out there.
I really hope not. And we will, definitely. But, yeah.
Yeah, at some point.
So, okay. But okay.
You made a point, and then I railroaded. Quotes.
Well, we start with quotes.
Yeah.
Because that's somewhat... It's not directly impersonating them, because you're not always getting their mannerisms, unless it's Nixon.
I'm not a crook!
In which case, how do you do it without it? But okay, no, great example, though. I don't think that's for flattery purposes.
No. No, it's not.
That is flattery... No, that is impersonation for the sense of humor.
Yes. Which... Ready for this one? If you are making someone else laugh...
Yep.
Because of your impersonation of an individual.
Okay.
Shouldn't that individual be flattered by the fact that other people are getting enjoyment
I don't think so.
out of it?
I don't think that any anybody who's been impersonated for those contexts would agree with that statement.
Neither. But it was the point to be made.
I suppose. Okay, any news, any press is good press,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that statement.
Like, I don't. I'm not saying I do either, but it is a common.
It's a phrase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It exists in the world.
I feel like it's petered a little bit as time's gone on.
Yeah.
Because some press has just gotten real bad, and sometimes it's well deserved.
Oh, so now you're making a commentary on the media, Rob.
No.
You said the press is bad.
Well.
So you're saying that the media is bad and we don't have trustworthy media sources. Wow, Rob. We're getting deep into this one, huh?
That's not... I don't fully disagree. However, that's not what I meant.
Okay.
I feel like anything that is for monetary gain can be skewed.
Oh, like the media.
But that's not the intent.
The intent is to not skew?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that is a concept that has grown recently. That media is being used as a tool to sway people more instead of helping to portray facts. Whether that is true or not...
Oh, it's true. No. It just is true. And people who are more aligned to a certain viewpoint are more likely to turn into certain stations. If you're in America, if you are a progressive liberal, you're watching MSNBC. If you're a conservative, you could
have just left it there.
You're watching Fox.
Yeah.
It's what you're doing. Because that naturally appeals to the viewpoint that you already agree to.
But neither of those sides are going to agree to that.
What do you mean? Like the stations themselves?
No. The people who are watching them.
That's not true.
I don't know.
No, that's not true. There are surprisingly...
Because I know a lot of people who would just be like, no, that's the truth. That's why I watch it.
I think that's...
agree with some of them, but...
Either of them, to be honest with you.
Well, yeah.
Personally, I think if you are watching one of the purposely biased news sources and you're not watching the other as well, you're only doing yourself a disservice.
Statements should... I was going to say facts should be checked, but no. Statements should be checked.
Quotes should be checked.
Quotes specifically should be checked.
Yeah. And flattery should be checked. If something is not imitated in a way that flatters me, it needs to be checked and it needs to be stopped from ever occurring. Now we're getting into censorship. You ready for that conversation?
Well, actually, what I really wanted to ask you here is if impersonation is the truest form of flattery, if that's true, is that why nobody wears Hitler's mustache anymore?
Ooh, what? Hold on. Hold on. Michael Jordan.
What about Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan.
What about him?
Do you not remember the commercial?
No.
So there was a commercial. Michael Jordan was on a plane. He had a mustache that was very similar to a Hitler mustache, but it was not quite a Hitler mustache. And there was a huge talk about it. Like, there was a whole bunch of, like, holy shit, Michael Jordan is wearing the Hitler stash.
I have not. I've never heard of this.
Yeah, I wish I remember what the commercial was, but I remember it was him.
It probably even had a name, though. It doesn't even have a name anymore.
Well, it was Charlie Chaplin.
Oh, shit. Because Chaplin was around before Hitler.
Yes. So it was like the Chaplin stash. Yeah. And then Hitler ruined it.
Well, that's what I mean, though.
I mean, the Nazis ruined a lot of shit.
And not Mercedes.
Yeah, or a Volkswagen. But, hey.
But, okay. Okay. Is that why nobody will wear that form of facial hair?
Yes.
Because they are afraid to flatter Hitler?
No. I don't think it has to do with flattery. I think no one will wear it because they're afraid of the connotations that come with it for themselves. So I think if someone is to don the Hitler mustache, they're afraid that people will assume that they're a Nazi.
Have you... Okay, hold on. I don't disagree, but if we were to just... I also don't want... I can't wear a mustache at all, let alone that.
Yeah, I don't got enough
I'm not
hair.
trying to advocate for it, but at the same time, you ever seen or heard of a skinhead with that stash? I don't think people wear it in support. I think it died.
No, because they're skinheads, so they shave everything. That's they created their own identity.
Okay, but I mean just racist in general.
Racist in general.
Okay, all right. Okay, that was... There's no...
Do they wear...
No, okay. All right. Okay, I see what
do
I
all
did.
the racists wear a Hitler mustache, Rob? Do they all go around with shirts that say, hello, I'm a racist?
Okay, but no. Okay, what I meant was you said that people would fear to be associated with Nazis.
Yes.
But I think it was only just associated with Hitler. I don't think any other Nazi was prominently shown.
Hold on. I'm gonna take your wording. I'm gonna rephrase it.
Okay.
No other prominent Nazi
Okay.
was shown with it.
That's fair.
Right. So it's there could have been plenty of other Germans that also donned that stash in support, but there's no images of that
I'm just saying.
because his upper crust and his generals didn't.
Just saying, you would think that if it was to pay homage to such an individual, that some of the people today who are fucked up would be doing it to pay homage to that individual.
You'd think so. Okay. So they're not. Maybe they just can't grow facial hair.
Or maybe it could just look stupid, because it does.
It's not a good look.
But is that one?
I mean, it looked good on Michael Jordan, though. Like, he pulled off the postage stamp very well.
There's a better name for it.
Yeah, I think... I don't know. No, it's not. It's not. Because I think calling it the postage stamp removes the historical connection. And I don't think that's something we should do.
But what is the historical connection to? To Hitler for a weird facial hair?
Yes.
Does he get to just claim that? He was an asshole for his entire life. So he just get to have his own mustache that nobody can have ever again?
Yeah.
Because he was an asshole?
Yeah. Yes. But that made me think of something else, right?
Okay.
That made me think of General Burnsides. Do you remember General Burnsides?
General Burn. It sounds familiar, but...
So, I don't remember what time period in American history. I don't remember what wars exactly, but there was a man in the American military that was General Burnside. And, like, that was his actual last name.
Come on.
And the term... So, and he had, like, big, like, mutton chops.
Yeah.
That grew off the sides of his face. So the term sideburns, I believe, actually came from him.
Come on.
I believe that's true. It could be one of those, like, stories of history that people like tell it and say it's the truth, but it might not be. But I remember learning about it and being like, that's cool as hell. So, is the, like, big, like...
And you still see those.
Mutton chop sideburn, you know, an homage...
Well, they're patriotic, apparently.
...to General Burnside.
They are also almost the exact opposite of a Hitler stash.
Yeah. One little thing in the middle, a shit ton on the sides. Yeah, kinda. So... Ready for this? Ready for this logical leap?
Sure.
So that means that anyone who has big mutton chop sideburns has to also be ideologically the opposite of Hitler.
Ooh. Good luck with that.
I mean, it has to be. Because everyone knows that facial hair determines your political ideology.
So what are we?
Like centrists that are slightly left-leaning.
Because we don't have a Hitler stash or just sideburns?
Yeah.
I feel like we're giving a little bit too much weight to facial hair here.
I don't think we're giving enough. How many representatives or senators do you see that have iconic facial hair? I'm telling you, I can't remember many. They're all clean shaven.
Didn't Lincoln have a beard?
Of course Lincoln had a beard. He had a beautiful beard. I mean modern day. But, yes, Lincoln had a gorgeous beard.
But I don't know if I can think of many other presidents who had facial hair at all. I think one of the Roosevelts had a good stash.
Teddy.
Yeah.
Teddy had a Teddy had a bomb-ass mustache.
Okay, so we got two out of...
No, there's others. I think Van Buren also had, like, crazy sideburns or something. But that might have just been his hair. That might have just been his hair. But he had something weird going on. I think there were other mustaches, but they weren't...
as prominent.
They weren't a Teddy stash.
No. Or a Lincoln beard.
And I'm even thinking even in modern times. Like thinking now.
Nah.
Biden's clean.
Oh, yeah.
Trump's clean.
Yeah.
Obama's clean.
Yeah, he started getting some 5 o'clock shadow and keeping it after he left office.
After.
But in office, clean.
Clean. Fucking Bush. Clean.
Which, honestly, he really missed an opportunity there.
Clinton. Clean. Bush. Clean. Fucking, I can't remember the most recent bearded president.
Or really anything. Teddy?
It could, because, I'm thinking, Hoover was clean-shaven, Harding was clean-shaven, FDR was clean-shaven, Eisenhower was clean-shaven, Truman was clean-shaven.
Your president's face is much too well.
I reversed those. It was actually FDR, Truman, so I fucked that one up. The order. But, I mean, I
think Nixon could have rocked a postage stamp.
Ooh. Ooh. But he had those big, cheeks,
Yeah, that's true.
There's a reason when I impersonate him, I have to shake my face to to get the proper sound. You know what I mean? Because those damn cheeks, man. I don't know how he did it. JFK was clean shaven.
Oh yeah, I was thinking that too. Actually.
LBJ was clean shaven.
I wasn't going to interrupt because I'm going to be honest, I don't know the order like you do, but I did.
I skipped.
That's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Who did I skip? I don't remember. You start on your point.
Eisenhower someone there?
I already said Eisenhower.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Slightly off topic, only mildly related. I have a mild conspiracy theory for you.
Fuck yes, I agree with it. I haven't heard it.
All right,
but I think it's true.
So I only in the past year learned how 420 got so popular. Do you know this?
I don't think so.
So 420, for those who don't know, is now well regarded as a popular time and sometimes date to smoke a lot of marijuana.
420 blaze it.
Indeed. What I didn't know, because I always thought it had to do with something of substance.
Maybe.
Is it doesn't. For some reason, I thought when I was little, somebody said it had something to do with Bob Marley. No. Apparently, it was some group of freaking high schoolers in California who just decided that at 420 every day, they were going to get stoned.
Ah.
And it slowly grew in popularity.
That's reason enough.
Which I just thought it was more than that, and I still think it does.
Okay, all right.
I don't know if you know this.
Go on.
Do you know what the date 420 also is?
What else is on April 20th?
Yeah.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
It's Hitler's birthday.
Okay, I did not know that.
Are
you sure about that?
I was told that.
Okay.
I probably could have confirmed it. He has to have one, though, right?
No, he was never born.
I was told it was on 420. And if those two things coincide, What if, really, instead of it being a weed-smoking holiday, it was actually just a bunch of Nazis who decided to make it 420 popular for the next generation, and they used weed. And now every year we celebrate 420, or a lot of people do.
Every year we celebrate 420.
They've gotten everyone to celebrate Hitler's birthday inadvertently.
I'm going to break a rule, and I'm going to use Google.
You really don't believe me on this. To be fair, a certain mythical creature is what told
Holy
me
shit.
that 420 is Hitler's birthday.
Okay. This is a whole nother conversation. You ready for this one?
Okay.
I fucking hate how our technology listens to us.
No.
Okay, I type in Hitler space. The first thing that comes up, April 20, 1889.
420!
I fucking hate technology.
Oh yeah, it was
It knew 100% what I was going to ask before I even said anything. Mm-hmm. I typed in the name, and they gave me the goddamn date of his birth.
Sure.
The government, man, is listening to all this shit.
I don't think the government regulates phones. That's just big technology corporations.
Where do you think all that data goes to, Rob? Homeland Security, motherfucker.
It goes to people who want to make more money off your ass.
Homeland Security. You think the government ain't paying a pretty penny to get all of that data? Rob, the Illuminati figured that shit out months ago.
Someone who works for the government, I trust big corporations less.
As someone who works for the government.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, guess what you went and did.
God.
So,
I don't like it.
420 is Hitler's birthday.
Yeah. Yes, it is. In the 1889 or whatever it was.
Apparently.
I got rid of it already.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So what if it was just Nazi conspiracy theory? We're going to get everybody to keep celebrating Hitler's birthday until the end of time.
So, my theory on that is that 420 is a lot of people's birthdays.
Well, okay.
There are millions, at this point, billions of people that have been born on 420.
Okay, but how many people have holidays on their birthday?
Anyone who's born on Halloween, Labor Day, in America, the 4th of July, anyone who's born Valentine's Day. I mean, we've exonerated presidents by giving them birthdays, holidays for their birthdays.
I was thinking of the presidents, but I'm just
Washington, Lincoln.
Usually, humble me here. Or don't humble me here. That's not what I meant to say. You're already doing
I'll humble you.
Yeah, you've been doing that pretty well.
Jesus?
Is not born.
Hey.
Christmas Day.
Hey, that's what all the Christmas music tells me. It's got to be true.
I'm just saying.
That.
A small group of high schoolers in California have done this. I don't know. It seems a little bit more planned to me.
Famous people born on April 20th. Let's see.
So many rules today.
Carmen Electra. It could be celebrating her.
No, it's been gone.
Shamar Moore of Criminal Minds fame.
My mom has a huge crush on him.
Who wouldn't? Andy Serkis. Gollum. Jessica Lange. Let's see. Crispin Glover. George Takei. Oh, dude, it's 100% to celebrate George Takei. Are you kidding me? Napoleon III.
Really?
Apparently. Napoleon III, that's 1840s, right? Yeah. First president of France, 1848 to 1852. Yeah. So celebrate him, Rob. Because he came before Hitler.
I'm sorry. My lacking knowledge of history.
Okay.
Napoleon III is Napoleon.
No. That's Napoleon the First.
Oh, it's the
That's
first?
Napoleon. Yes, that is. Yes.
Napoleon
Bonaparte is Napoleon I.
Oh.
Yes, and that was post French Revolution. He comes along and is like, "Hey, I'm in charge now."
Right.
He gets deposed in 1815 because they were a republic,
but not before selling the Louisiana Purchase to Thomas Jefferson.
Absolutely. So he gets deposed. They're a republic. Then they're a monarchy. Then they're an empire under him. Then they go back to being a monarchy. Then there's more revolts. So there's another French Revolution that happens in like 1830s and 40s.
France has had a hard time.
Dude, from fucking like from I think 1789, I think was the French Revolution. From like then until, well, no, because in the 1900s you had the socialists. Almost modern day. Basically, like the 1940s, there was a huge communist movement in the 40s in France.
It wasn't, it was just trying to,
It wasn't a revolution.
It was to create different opinions.
Yeah, it wasn't a full-out revolution.
And then they got they had some hard times in 2 wars pretty close together.
Yeah, but before that they did good. Before that, I mean, the Franco-Prussian War, they were doing pretty all right. And then,
Pretty all right.
They were doing pretty all right. And then, World War One. World War One, they held themselves for a long time. I mean, Battle of the Bulge, babe, right there along the Rhineland. Battle of the Bulge. But then, World War II, then they got fucked. But I mean...
I'm just saying they've had a hard time for a long time.
Yeah.
And the whole reason why I was
so this is pity on France now. It's a France pity party.
I don't want to pity France. They've done good things.
They were one of the centers of the Enlightenment.
They've had large cultural movements throughout the world.
They've had great thinkers.
They have good food.
Rene Descartes, he was earlier. I mean, he was,
Yeah.
But I mean, great thinkers. Voltaire, Rousseau, France is really good at thinking about shit. Maybe not doing anything.
Ooh,
and that's why they have to revolt.
Well, no, then some of them are... No, I'm not supporting this line
The people
of thought.
are. The people in charge aren't.
Oh.
Again, we're talking hundreds of years ago. I don't know shit about France's current government. I mean, I know that Macron, I think, is the current president, and he's likely to be re-elected, but I don't know nothing about him. I think he's slightly right-wing, but I don't know nothing about him.
Yeah, but right-wing there is probably...
No, it's actually... well, yes. Yes, but no. Right-wing there is still further left than right-wing here.
Yeah, that was my point.
But right-wing there is... It's... For Europe, it's pretty right. For Europe, It's not like UKIP in Britain, but like...
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty right.
So you don't like my 420 Blaze It is to honor Hitler conspiracy theory?
No, and I think it's just because I don't want to believe it. I mean, I think that's honestly why most... of the things I agree or disagree with is whether or not I personally want to...
Based on preference?
Yeah, whether I personally want to believe it's true or not. And then I'll come up with some bullshit to argue either way. That's what I'm good at. I have a very specific set of skills. That works too. This is something I enjoy. I'm going to come up with a reason to believe this. Or maybe not. No, enjoyment is too much of a...
Give.
Yeah. I mean, I don't enjoy that Mattress Firm rules the fucking world. But,
But you have no stake in the game.
Right. But I do believe that they're definitely laundering money. Laundromats...
Probably not them specifically.
They're just a shell company for some shit. I'm telling you, man. There's too many... so, these people don't know. You know this.
I've been told this.
But, the people don't know this.
Go ahead.
Why are there so many goddamn mattress firms and all the time the parking lots are empty? It makes no sense. There's nobody that needs to buy as many mattresses as there are existence in the world. You drive by mattress firm. There's like 2 that are right down the fucking road from each other. You could see 3 or 4 mattress firms within a 10-mile radius of each other. And every time you can drive by any of them, and there's nobody in the parking lot, and there's nobody walking through the store. Why? Because they're a money laundering operation, because you can't use laundromats anymore, because nobody goes to a fucking laundromat anymore unless you have to. But
or they're just a poor, dying business who you're ridiculing because everybody just now buys mattresses online.
Yeah, but fuck Mattress Firm. Because there's definitely some shady shit going on there. I don't know what it is, but there's some shady shit going on. Maybe they're selling cocaine in their mattresses or something. I don't fucking know. But there's something going on. And I'm not going to get to the bottom of it, but I'm going to believe that there's something going on because I want to. Just like I want to believe that Alyson Hannigan is an incredible actress. Which was the main point of this whole episode, right?
I mean, kind of.
Yeah. Imitation. Imitation, flattery, Alyson Hannigan, Hitler.
Did you just call Alyson Hannigan Hitler?
No, I was just naming all of the things that we've covered in this. Mattress Firm, and 420 conspiracy.
Yeah.
But, no, I don't believe that one, though. Actually, though, I don't believe that.
Fine. But you do believe that people don't have the stash anymore because it would be perceived with them, which might be flattery.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I do believe that.
Yeah.
And I do still believe that subconsciously people will start to act like other people that they
admire,
in a form of flattery that they are not consciously choosing to do, but it's still going to happen.
Because purpose flattery is usually fucking to be
dumb
dicks.
Or yeah. Oh,
I was gonna say unless it's an SNL skit, but they're also just making fun of the person.
yeah. So it's just for humor.
So
is there a separate category?
So is impersonation either humor or flattery? That's it.
No.
Why else would you do it?
I think you'd do it for the exact opposite of flattery. I think there's a part of you that would impersonate someone, like to make fun of them, not in a sense of, not in a humorous way, because you just genuinely dislike it.
But aren't you getting a laugh out of it?
Not necessarily.
It doesn't have to be funny for you to enjoy it.
You don't have to enjoy it to do it.
Other people don't need to think it's funny for you to think it's funny. I've spoken to you before.
Yeah, but I don't think... We're not talking about me. We're not talking about me.
Got him.
I'm saying I don't need to think something is funny to imitate it.
Then why else would you do it? If you're not making fun of it, and you don't like it...
Because we're humans and I can?
That's a lame excuse.
It is, but it's true. Let's see. I can't think of a topic that I feel nothing towards at the moment. But if I could, I would try to imitate something by it and then feel nothing. And not expect humor or flattery or... I don't know, it's just sort of like a neutrality, you know?
I'm impersonating this thing because I feel nothing for it.
It sounds dumb when you phrase it like that. But I don't think the core concept is inherently false.
I don't know.
I don't either. I'm just spewing bullshit.
But that's what we do here.
Yeah, we're good at it too.
We've been doing it for a while.
Yeah, a couple years. Yeah. And you guys been listening to it.
I don't know why.
No, but thanks, I guess.
Yeah, he appreciates it.
Yeah. I mean, it keeps the imaginary lights on.
Yeah, because we're definitely not getting paid for this.
No. Personal Care hand sanitizer is the sponsor of today's video. Get yourself some Personal Care hand sanitizer and kill 99.9% of germs.
Arby's, they have the meats.
Off-brand active insect repellent. Sweat resistant even. Repels mosquitoes that may carry Zika, dengue. Dengue? Dengue? D-E-N-G-U-E? Dengue? Dengue?
Dange.
or West Nile virus.
Oh, that sounds bad.
And S.C. Johnson, a family company.
That's definitely conglomerate.
They're a family company. All of those sponsored, not sponsored this video. Recording session, audio. It's not a video.
If you can see us, we're afraid.
Fucking A. I don't know how you hacked into the system, but
Sponsored by Alyson Hannigan.
good for you. Sponsored by Alyson Hannigan. Alyson Hannigan, if you're listening, you're an underappreciated talent, I'll have you know. You're doing great things in this world, and more people need to realize it.
Thank you.
We love you.
He does.